Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy James and I am back with another video for you guys today. And today I just want to have a really honest discussion and an open discussion when it comes to with relationships, especially when it comes to with relationships, when it comes to with black men who love when it comes to who love intimacy and sex, basically. So I'm not sure how I'm going to title this video, but I really want to address when it comes to with black men and when it comes to with their desires, when it comes to with intimacy and sex. I just really want to chime in on it too when it comes to just like with black men, and especially to anyone who is attracted to black men, emotionally and mentally and especially physically too. And when it comes to with this video, and for those who are subscribed to my channel, and for those who are just watching this video for the first time, I'm of course a black man, and I can have my experiences when it comes to just dating certain women from different cultures, different backgrounds, and just like different lifestyles when it comes to just with when it comes to the topic of relationships. And it's just when it comes to just with that kind of topic alone, it's really kind of like a double-edged sword, because first of all, I am not the kind of person who puts people down. I'm not going to talk shit about black women or black men or just like with anyone. I just want to share my own experience and really just share my own experience and just and really share some spiritual advice too when it comes to with relationships as well, for anyone who wants to listen to that. So when it comes to with this video, and especially for anyone who loves the topic of relationships, whether it be interracial relationships or any kind of form of relationships too, this video is for you guys as well. And of course, as you guys can see on the screen, there's like been this interesting kind of like feed when it comes to on my social media platforms that I've been seeing when it comes to the topic of relationships, especially when it comes to people's preference for black men, and especially when it comes to people who are attracted to black men, and black men attracted to certain type of women too. So I just really want to address that, and especially when it comes to with whether it be white women or Mexican or Brazilian, Colombian, Japanese, Chinese, Asian ethnicity, or anyone who's attracted to black men, which is cool because we like what we like. And whether you're a man or a woman, if you're a black woman, if you're a black man, we like what we like. I'll admit to that. I mean, I like what I like when it comes to with my preference. I mean, I love women in general, whether she's a black woman, a white woman, Mexican, Brazilian, Colombian too. I'm a connoisseur basically, but and not in a creepy way, but in a really genuine and healthy way too, because I appreciate people, I respect their boundaries, and I do my best to do that on a regular basis. But when it comes to with this particular kind of like discussion I want to talk with you guys about, and this is just like a couple of videos that I saw not only on Instagram but also on TikTok about when it comes to with relationships. And so if any of you guys want to just check out the original videos for themselves at any time, I'll make sure to post the links in the description below this video. So if you guys ever want to check it out on Instagram or on TikTok too, whether you're watching this on your phone or on your computer, you're more than welcome to do so. And I'm about to share this video, and just turn on the sound too when it comes to with this video, and just really just listen to it and reacted to it, and just really give my opinion on it too when it comes to this short video. It's really short, so without further ado, I'm just gonna make sure that I have the right screen on, and here we go. So let me see if I can pull this off here. So this is a video too that I saw as well.
Black guys or white guys?
Black guys.
Can you elaborate as to why specifically black guys?
Yes, black guys are melanated, and I want my children to survive. And I know that the only way for them to survive in the future is for them to have melanin in their skin. So that's the way for me to, make my legacy continue.
Okay, I like that answer. That's actually a really unique answer. So for you, black.
So that was pretty brief and really straight to the point. when it comes to with this video. And of course too, nothing against Pan-African lifestyle, shout out to them. And especially when it comes to this short video, I've seen this video before, in certain social media pages. And just like when it comes to my 2 cents about it too, or my opinion on it, if you guys want to listen to it, as a black man, who's, dated, different women from different backgrounds, it's just like, I can really, respect her honesty when it comes to just like what she's looking for, when it comes to just like, when it comes to with partners and, building a family and a future in America. And, don't get me wrong, and this is no diss to anyone, white women or black men or white men too. It's just like, at the end of the day, honestly, it's just like, especially as adults, like we like what we like, whether if a white woman wants to, date a black man and wants to just build a future with him and likes, not just who he is physically, but also, who he is emotionally and mentally, that's cool. And same goes to black women who want to, connect with black men or white men too, or even just like with other women too, if there are issues in the LGBTQ community, if I'm saying that correctly. I don't want to get canceled, I just want to respect anyone who's just watching this, but it's just, how did I put this? It's just like when it comes to just with these kind of topics, it can really just be like a double-edged sword, because people might say one thing and then they'll get offended, when they're watching it, and just it'll be all kinds of craziness too. But like when it comes to with me, and especially to anyone who's watching this video, who's watching this, it's just like it's really good to really just know who you are first of all, but also just really knowing what you want in life when it comes to with your desires and your goals in life, especially when it comes to with certain people that you're attracted to. And I just really want to address that and even just share another screen for you guys as well when it comes to just like when it comes to with the sacral chakra. And so when it comes to with that, and basically, for anyone who's into the spiritual modalities of things too, when it comes to with the chakra system, and everything else, our sacral chakra is really connected to our desires in life, also what we want to experience, what you want to do, whether it could be anything. It could be from just making your favorite meal, to listening to your favorite music, to just really connecting with someone too, when it comes to having sex, or even just expressing your own creative energy, and just like really recognizing that within yourself and just really exploring that for yourself can really just help you along the way too. And this can really just be how can I say this, can really just be universal, because it could be so different for so many people. So like when it comes to with your attracting to certain people, it could be black men or white men, or black women or white women, or Mexican or Brazilian, or whichever. Just really recognizing that from within too, especially with your own sacral chakras, in a really healthy way, to really just recognizing that, really connecting with your own sexuality. It's like, oh, maybe I am attracted to white women, and like with me, of course, too, I'm just speaking of experience, I like white women, they're cool, and but sometimes also it's just like, from my own experience, some of them are cool, some of them are fun, and some of them are weird. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, when it comes to the white women. And I could, just share my story about that, because I had a history with white women who are just really cool with me. They're really just been genuine and sweet, and there's other ones too that just really did some weird shit to me, that just really trying to put my safety in jeopardy, and just really smear my name, which is messed up, because I never did that to them. But that's another story for another day. I'm not gonna put their business out there too, just because I'm over it and just done with that kind of nonsense. But I can really just share from that experience, because it's like, I've been there, I've experienced, dealing with certain women who just are like that, and really just recognizing that part of myself when it comes to with my own sexuality, with my own creative energy, and just when it comes to with recognizing that. And even just like with anything too, or even just like really getting to know yourself too, when it comes to with your attraction to like white women, you know, just really recognizing that with your own sacral chakras when it comes to with your own creative energy in a really healthy way, of course, too. And same goes to as well when I want to share too with the heart chakra as well. It's just like a place for us to really just, you know, connect with ourselves emotionally when it comes to with ourselves and other people in our environment. And it's just really powerful, and to really just recognizing that if you're really just not only attracted to white women sexually, but also emotionally too, to who they are as a person, you know, whether they have some beautiful values about themselves, if they come from a loving family that's not racist, and they just appreciate people and it really help in a healthy way. And just like when it comes to, you know, it's the same thing for anyone out there too. And just like when it comes to just with the heart chakra, just really recognizing that, and just really, you know, recognizing that within ourselves, especially as Black men too, of course, to really know that, you know, just really recognizing that if you're more than just attracted to white women sexually, you know, it could be just emotionally as well too. And just really recognizing that within ourselves, to really just, you know, really just recognizing that, just really going down that journey and just recognizing that within ourselves if you're attracted to white women, or even just women in general too, or even men, and just like, you know, more than just sexually too, and just really recognizing that as well if you're just, you know, attracted to them emotionally, but also too if you're, how can I say this, just like if you're just really giving yourself too much out there too, which I might explain in another video, because like, you know, the energy is, it's like, it's very like universal, and I don't know how to explain it too, but I just want to, I'll explain it in another video too. But I just really want to just, you know, address that as well. And also too, like, there's another video that I want to share with you guys as well when it comes to just like with the topic of interracial relationships and with white women too. So this is another video too that I saw too, and her video came up too on my Instagram feed too, and I just really want to check her out. Her name is Queen Kim, so shout out to her when it comes to with Kim. And she really just made a short, like a interesting TikTok video too about, you know, I think this person's name is Lana Rhodes. I think she's kind of like a content creator in the social media spaces too when it comes to the entertainment industry and all that. So, but I'm just gonna let her explain this video too about when it comes to with white women and their attraction to Black men, and how Black men can really just learn from that too when it comes to just like recognizing that attraction towards, you know, with white women and women in general too who are attracted to them, you know. So hopefully that makes sense to anyone who is listening. But I'm just gonna play the video, and feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about this video too when it comes to with Queen Kim's video too, and I'll make sure to post her video in the description below, so if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. So without further ado, let's get this video started. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but feel free to let me know.
So I made a series 2 years ago. It's still up on YouTube and you can watch it. It was talking about how we as white women, based on our socioeconomical station, prey on the disenfranchised Black men. Now, disenfranchised does not mean those who have no money. Disenfranchised means those who have no power. And it doesn't matter how much money the Black man has, at the end of the day, the white woman will always have one power in the relationship, especially if she's pretty. Now, these are a special breed of praying Barbies, as I call them. They're always at the right bars, the right restaurants, they live in the right apartment buildings, they work out at the right gym, and they're always coincidentally right where they need to be to prey on a young Black man who's just come into all of his money as an athlete. But at the end of the day, all she is a white woman who's insecure and jealous of Black women and has a fetish for that women. We've seen it for decades. But she lied. And And that's what we do. We lie, we play the victim, we're microaggressive, we use our tears, we use our privilege and our power. But at the end of the day, he chose a black woman over her. And that's what's really got him pissed off. Because boy, we so desperately need black women, especially when it comes to landing black rich.
So that's some real shit right there too. And shout out to Kim for making this video. I'm surprised I haven't seen this, already too, but she really made some good points about, what she was talking about too, when it comes to with white women who are attracted to black men, and those who are just jealous of other people trying to, get the kind of men that they want. And it really just really proves my point when it comes to just like with being aware of certain people who just wants to just connect with you, and even just like recognizing that with ourselves as black men who are attracted to women, especially when it comes to with white women and other women from different backgrounds. It's just like, in America, and this has been like a long history of when it comes to with white women just really doing some weird shit towards black men, got them killed, got them canceled, and even just like all the above too. And it's just like, even as a black man, and even just do my best to live my best life, I'm always careful to just who I interact with, because I don't know if someone, or even just like when it comes to with white certain women who just look at me in a weird way, want to just have, I don't know, I just want to classify, like generalize, but it's just like certain people who are just have these kind of like weird agendas really do have like those crazy intentions when it comes to just like either they just want to hook up with a black man just for for sex only, or for just like to really just, I don't know, for other reasons too. And even just like with that too, because I'm not married, I never got married, so I can't share that perspective and experience with that, because I never experienced it before being married. But all I can say when it comes to just like with dealing with certain women, especially if they're white, if they're Asian, or if they're Mexican, etc., it's just like it's really, you really gotta look out for the ones that really just have this kind of like weird agenda too. If they are jealous towards other people when it comes to just like hooking up with you as a black man, or just like with any other person too. And it's just how can I say this, it's just really crazy like how certain women, I say certain, I don't want to classify women, but just like certain people who really just get jealous of other people just because like they hook up with a certain person that they desire and they just can't have them, and it's just crazy because, and it's like, in life, we can't get all we want, because, the world doesn't revolve around us, and, rightfully so, because, we, everything doesn't revolve around all of us all the time, but we're connected to life also. But I just really want to just make that point. And even just like when it comes to just with the topic of relationships, it's just like, it's really good to really just discern and to really just looking out for the red flags too when it comes to with certain people in the dating space. So I'm just gonna really, scroll to when it comes to with the third eye chakra too. And even just like, being aware, it can really help us to not only to connect, with our third eye, but also can really help us to really just look out for the red flags as well, especially when it comes to with certain women who just have these kind of like weird mentalities. If they fetishize you, if they disrespect you, or if they just like, fetishize you in a weird way that's disrespectful, or if they just, really just downgrade you too in a really weird and unhealthy way. Just like really practicing connecting with your third eye, and just really, practicing being aware of when it comes to certain things that you see, because like with our third eye is connected to near our brow, near our eyes too, and it's just, or even my brain as well, and it's just to really help us to really just be aware and really connect with our intuition. So like when it comes to being aware and being aware of the red flags in a really healthy way with our own energy, to really just recognizing those red flags from certain women too that we are attracted to, whether it be white women, black women, or any women too, or even people as well, especially if you're a black woman, if you're a woman or a man, just really being aware of the red flags too when it comes to certain people having those kind of like unhealthy and weird agendas towards you. It can really help you to recognizing those red flags and really just help you to really just avoid that the best way that you can too. And so when it comes to just like with the topic of relationships, and even as a black man too, because I just really want to address this to any black men who is listening to this. It's just really just being like careful out there too when it comes to just like dealing with certain people, and especially when it comes to with women who are from a different background. If you're white, if they're if they're from Italy, if they're from Europe, or if they're from Asia or anywhere in the world too, just really being aware, just looking out for things too that just really don't feel right. If they just or they do feel right too, just really trusting your intuition the best way that you can also too, to really just looking out for those red flags, and especially when it comes to get to know yourself as a human being. And but who am I to tell you that? Also, I'm just really want to share this with you guys too, because this is my passion when it comes to with self-care and wellness. It's really having these kind of like open discussions about it too, not just like with these videos but also live too. But that's basically what I'm about to share too when it comes to with this video. And if you guys like this video too, especially to what I've shared too in this video when it comes to with the topic of relationships and with spirituality as well, and wellness of course too, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too when it comes to with this video. And big shout out to all my subscribers out there too. If you're a black man, black woman, if you're a white woman, white man, if you guys love entertainment, if you guys love the topics of relationships and with self-care, spirituality, and wellness in a really open and genuine and honest way too. And if you guys want to just keep it real, keep it a buck when it comes to with these topics, you're always welcome on my channel too when it comes to the live streams and the content that I produce or create, I should say create on a regular basis. And yeah, that's basically it too. And hopefully you guys, if you guys ever want to check out the videos that I've shared to in this video, I'll make sure to post the links to those videos below in the best way that I can too as well when it comes to with these videos, and really giving credit where credit's due too. And again, this video was not intended to really just put people down, especially when it comes to with black men or white women or black women or anyone too, because I'll talk shit when it comes to just pointing out certain things that are just really disrespectful, unhealthy when it comes to with the past live streams that I do in certain topics. But overall, I'm just a really chill and genuine person, and I'll continue to be that way too. But yeah, feel free to share what you guys think of this video too. And if you guys ever want to just get like a copy of this presentation when it comes to with understanding your own energy, when it comes to with your energetic body, feel free to check out my links in the description below, or my Patreon to say too. If you guys ever want to check out my Patreon, or if you want to just get a copy of this presentation yourself, feel free to subscribe to my Patreon. It's linked into all my links website too. So if you guys want to check that out and go to the Patreon, you can subscribe to it for free. It's like I make exclusive content for people to really just to learn from, to be entertained, and all the above too. And there's also a paid version, like subscription too, if you guys want to get some extra stuff as well when it comes to with audio podcasts. So like with meditations and everything else too, if you guys want to listen to that, which is totally up to you. But yeah, much love to anyone who is watching this video, and I hope you guys are living your best lives, taking care of yourselves, your people that you care about, and especially our environment too when it comes to with our beautiful planet called Earth. And yeah, that's basically it. So thank you guys for watching, much love and many blessings.